Welcome to one more case study of our digitalization journey video series. Here we explore how real manufacturing companies are embracing digital technologies to redefine the way they work, innovate and grow. Today's case study is with the company Takumi Precision Engineering, based in Raheen, County Limerick.
Takumi stumbled upon digitalisation. It was really from a need point of view. We had a new customer in aerospace, which was very high demand, wanting updates on a regular basis. And this proved quite difficult. There was so much data there we couldn't see the wood from the trees. We had to look at ways that we had all this data out there, but we couldn't actually digest it, we couldn't see it, we couldn't use it.
We took on digitalisation, number one, to reduce the burden on the business for aspects of the business that the customer doesn't pay. To make that easier, we developed a digitalisation system to visualise the data and make it easier for people to interact with.
Working with the likes of TOOS is essential for us, it really is. Because it gets us to think differently. When you start working with TOOS and seeing what they're doing, it really gives us solace and we know we're on the right track. And the advice that we get from the guys is invaluable, it really is.
So what we recommend with companies is that we first do a benchmarking exercise. So we look at their digital maturity. We look at all the aspects of their business in terms of where they currently are. We also look at what are the business drivers, what are the metrics that they use. And really any digitalization initiatives have to improve those business cases.
Yes, I suppose digitalisation has helped me in my role an awful lot. So one of my main roles would be to communicate with customers. It helps me to be able to identify which parts are at which stages on one click.
Something that Takumi has been very strong with over the years is taking in students. Through collaboration with TUS, a research student doing his master's came on board with us and developed a digital twin for our surplus treatment plant, and was able to point out to us bottlenecks that we created in our automation without knowing, because we had no experience in it.
The digital twin, there's a couple of different functions for a digital twin really. The part that we used in the company with Takumi was part used during the development of the process, but it can be used in a number of different processes. Essentially, if you've got a full digital twin, you have your model of your any object, any production facility, whatever it needs to be, and then you can have communication with that. So data then can come from whatever object or your production line or machine. It can go into the digital twin. The digital twin will allow you to use that information with different iterations. The beauty and benefit of a digital twin is you're not doing it on a physical line. So if you have a crash or something goes wrong, it doesn't do any damage. So that means you can do all your testing offline, and then you can take your results from that optimization and go back to the physical twin and then implement your changes, and you have a much higher probability of your changes working and working effectively without the risk and cost involved.
I'm 100% sure we would not be the size of company that we are today without it. We would still be probably turning over 4 to 5 million a year with maybe 40, 50 employees. We're now turning over nearly 14 million with over 120 employees. Without going digital, we wouldn't have been able to do that.
Thank you for joining us. We encourage you to reflect on how digitalization can empower your organization, and we hope to see you next time.